everybody. It's Don Blackburn with Indoor Man. And this week, I'm going to vary a little bit from the normal theme of the show, and I have no guests on today. It's just me solo. And if you followed the show at all in the past, you'll know a few weeks ago I did a salute to moms for Mother's Day, and being Father's Day is this Sunday, I thought it's only fair that I show the same love to those hardworking dads out there and do a salute to Father's Day. So just thought I'd come on and ramble on a bit. I'm totally unscripted this week, but thought I'd at least share some thoughts. For me, my dad passed away when I was a teenager, so I haven't had a birth dad in a long time. Fortunate enough, I've had a father-in-law that has been there for me and been a great father figure in my life for the last number of years. I'm not going to say how long, because then you might do the math. But had that, and then along about 1996, the best thing in the world happened to me, and I became a dad. It happened again in 98 when my daughter came along. So I've had two great kids. I have two great kids, and I've spent countless days in summer heat on baseball diamonds and softball fields and soccer fields, football fields in the winter, freezing my tail off. And I was fortunate enough that I was able to coach my kids. I had a job that allowed me the time and the freedom to do that, and I wouldn't trade those days for anything. I coached my kids through basketball, through softball, through baseball, through football, you name it. I did not coach soccer. And then my daughter ended up going to college on a volleyball scholarship, and I didn't coach that either. So apparently I wasn't that good of a coach. But in any case, my kids are terrific. My kids both had outstanding grades. My son's a paramedic. I think I've mentioned on this show before in one of our local suburbs, and very proud of him doing what he loves to do in the medical field. And my daughter's pre-med, going to be a senior in college this fall, and will be going to med school next year. So just couldn't be more proud of my kids and what they've accomplished. And hopefully I had some small hand in that, but probably not. Happy to report I haven't had to bail either one of them out. They've never been in trouble. It's been kind of a remarkable ride given who their old man is. But so in any case, just wanted to kind of share that, you dads out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's the best feeling in the world when you get to do those family vacations and see the kids succeed at what they take on, and it just couldn't be a better feeling. One of my favorite memories, there's many, but family vacations have always been one of my favorites. I love going on family vacations, and we've done everything from Disneyland to Disney World to SeaWorld and fishing off the coast of San Diego and so forth. But two that stuck with me, our last trip to Hawaii, my son and I had done swimming with the sharks, where you go down in a shark cage and you're down there with live sharks swimming around you, and you get some phenomenal pictures. And he and I did it one year, and then the next time we went, my daughter couldn't have been more than maybe 13, 14 years old, and we were going to go out again, and she decided she wanted to go. So she jumped in the cage and overcame those fears, and we got in and got incredible pictures of some really cool sharks and a couple of whales that came by to play as well. So the whales were within about 100 yards of the boat, and you could see them underwater. You can see them from the deck. It was just a crazy fun experience. So that, and then spring break with my son. I think it was his senior year in high school. I took him to Puerto Rico on spring break, just the old man and him, and we had a good time. Just beach life and renting wave runners and did a little deep sea fishing, and just priceless memories that, hopefully stay with me for a while. Hopefully I don't come to the point where I forget all that, but crazy good memories. And I thought to end the video this week, what I might do is just share a couple of dad jokes. You know, for the dads out there, once you've been a dad for a few years, it just becomes second nature, I guess. I don't know. That goofy stuff becomes funny. And it kind of happened to me. So my kids like to give me trouble all the time that I'm always telling corny dad jokes or making corny dad jokes out of stuff they say. So I wanted to share a few, some of the favorites, and kind of leave you with that. They're probably not going to be that funny, but hey, they're funny to me and I kind of enjoy them. So I went back and reached into my database and pulled out a few favorites. I won't say many. Trust me, it won't be long. One of my favorites, actually one my daughter recommended to me, was a guy walks into a bookstore and asks the clerk, "Do you have any books on turtles?" And the clerk says, "Hardback?" And he goes, "Yeah, with little heads." Kind of funny. I kind of like that one. I hadn't heard that one until my daughter told it to me. And the other one I saw recently that I kind of liked, I'll never forget the look on the cashier's face when she was ringing up my bag of bird seed. And I surprised her with the question of, "So how long does it take for the birds to grow once I plant them?" I thought that was kind of funny too. Shorter ones, a couple short ones. A friend of mine recently said, "I just don't get the idea of cloning." And I said, "That makes two of us." Classic dad joke. And then, of course, what do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. Another good one-liner. You gotta love those. All right, now two that are really my favorites and are often told around my house. One that is one of my personal favorites, and I don't think the kids enjoyed it nearly as much as I did, but I like old westerns, and saw one a long time ago that a three-legged dog walks into a saloon and says, "I'm looking for the man who shot my paw." Anything that's a classic western joke, it's got to be funny. And then the last one that I'm going to leave you with is one that I saw a long time ago, and it's a gray area for a dad joke because it involves a bar. But horse walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, fella, why the long face?" We still use that. Around my house, if somebody's feeling down or is mad about something or just generally in a bad mood, you got to bring out "So why the long face?" It's generally will bring a smile and it at least makes me feel better. So, I'm not going to bore you with more dad jokes. There's a million of them out there. You can Google it and see, 5,000 dad jokes if you want. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to say happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. I hope you all get, the golf shirts you're looking for, or the golf clubs, or whatever it is you're asking for. The grilling tools, those are always good. But hope you get everything you're looking for. And most of all, I hope your kids just tell you that they love you. So for this week, I'm Indoor Man. Happy Father's Day, dads. I'll see you next week.